Hey y'all, it's Ebony, and today we are going to be going over how to read a chart. We're going to be breaking it down step by step. So by the end of this video, you'll feel confident navigating charts like a pro. So we're going to dive right on in. The big area here in the middle, this is your chart itself. This shows you the price movement of an asset over time. In this example, right now we're looking at gold futures, as you can see here. But if you want to look at something else like the NASDAQ or S&P, you can easily type in anything like that. You can look at your favorite company like a Tesla or even Target, any of the places that are constantly in the news, and this is how you pick and choose if you wish to trade them or not. So right now I am in the gold futures, and this is our chart and this is our price. Right now, market closed at price sitting at 2,887.6. You can collapse or expand your price action by scrolling or clicking and dragging. Next up, you're going to see these bars. So you see they're red, green, and they go up and they go down. These bars are called candlesticks. They represent price movement during a specific time frame. Here we're looking at a 1-day time frame, but let's go ahead and zoom in and look at an hour. So when you switch your time frame, sometimes your chart will collapse, and this is a 1-hour time frame. What that means is for the day, so we're looking at this candle right here is Friday, February 7th. You can see that by looking at this date at the bottom. So Friday, February 7th, 2025. Now, when I click on a 1-hour chart and bring it in, Friday starts here. So this is every hour within that one day. So 1 hour within Friday, this is how much the candle moved. You can also zoom in on a 15-minute, and these are 15-minute increments that happened within the hour that are happening within the day. Same for 1 minute. You can look at every single minute the price has moved within 15 minutes, every minute within an hour, every minute within a day. That is how the time frames work. So, zooming in a little more. Ooh, look at that gap right here, baby. Ow. When the market opens, that gap right there is going to mean business. But back to what we're talking about. So you have a green candle and a red candle. Green candles mean the price is going up. Red candles mean the price is going down. The wicks or lines above and below the candles, they show the highest or the lowest prices during that period. So let's go ahead and look at an hour day frame. Make it so we can see it all. Boom. So this is a really large wick, small candle body. This is a large candle body, and we have a large wick here and a semi to large wick there. So this is the candle and this is the wick. Over here, you'll see the gold futures or the GC1 symbol search. You can click it, and that is where you go search for the symbols you're looking for like before. You can click this and it does the same exact thing. And on the left side, you'll see all of these tools. You also have the tools here for your shortcuts. These are my favorite used tools. This is my info line, my fib retracements, horizontal lines, vertical lines, price ranges. I can draw rectangles or boxes, my rays, GAN boxes, trend lines, angles, flat top bottoms, and this is a trend-based fib extension. However, these are the ones I use the most, but you can come over here and say, for instance, that horizontal line. You have way more that you can use depending on how you understand charts, trading, and trend lines. Everything is up to you. Everything is customizable from this point. They come in handy when marking up your chart and analyzing price movements. Now you can use the trend line tools to draw different lines. So right now this is a horizontal line. And when you click on that horizontal line, you can add text. Let's say this is support line. Now this is completely inaccurate information, but support line for reversal. And you can put that there, click on it, change the color to one that's more visibly seen, change the thickness of the line. And my favorite is set an alert. So when you set an alert, this lets you know, and it'll send a notification to your phone, to your computer, to your email, however you want to do. You can add a custom name. You can say here, look for reversal before entry. So you can do that, and I like to have them once per bar. This lets me know how much my support or resistance is. So if this line gets hit several times, then that means we are creating a really big or a really heavy support or resistance line. Now, we'll get into all of that at another time frame, but this is how you set an alert. You hit create, bada bing, bada bing, bada boom. When this little candle goes up, boom, touches it, I get an immediate alert. It'll show me one down here, but then it will also pop up on my cell phone. And if you use any type of Apple Watches or Geo Watches, or anything like that, it'll notify you on your watch as well. So you're always in the know of when your alerts and lines get hit. Let's go ahead and delete that. Then we have right here the magnet tool, which is a pretty good tool to make sure you're accurate. So I'm going to draw a ray line because I love me a good ray line. And I'm going to click there and click there. Now, what that allows me to do is be accurate to the candle wick. Now you can move it to be accurate to the body, or the candle wick, top of the candle wick, whatever you want. When I turn it off, I can choose to place that line anywhere. And so that gives you more flexibility, more range. For me, I love a good accuracy. So it's going to snap right to it. Next up, you have this eye. This eye is going to show and or hide what you have for your indicators. And so what I mean by that is this eye here, those are my indicators. I like to trade with the safety levels or the sati, and you can see these indicators, these indicators. I have a lot of different indicators. The moving averages, I have a previous day close, I have the SMA 200 close, VWAPs, those stay on, my EMA, that stays on, and my volume profile, that is on as well. Now I can simply just click this and turn them all off. Click this, turn them back on. So I definitely love those shortcuts. We're going to turn all of these off. And one way you can tell if you have them turned on but not visible is when you turn them off, but all of your prices are different colors. This is helpful to know exactly where your indicators are at, but it can also, like me, be sometimes confusing as a new trader because I am looking for one or two lines to be highlighted. So I like to turn them off manually. This way I can turn them on manually depending on how and what I am trading that day. So price, boom, right there in the red. Now this can go from red to green based on the candle color. So don't get too hung up on this color. This is constantly changing. We're going to look at these indicators down here. Now, I have three different indicators that help me know when to enter a trade, when to get out of a trade. Now, these are all custom. So when you can either develop them, you can buy them, you can join a community and you can share them. But this right here is a custom indicator that my partner built and or he helped build. I don't have the specifics on it, but this is one of the ones that he has put on my chart that helps me know when to pay attention to either buy the dip and or when it's gone above the line and we're going a different direction. So down here, I would take a long, going back up, crossing this line, and here I will take a short until we even back out. This is my volume oscillator. It lets me know how many people are in the market and how fast or slow I should expect a price to move. If we are down here right now, it's negative 27. That tells me that there's not really anybody in the market. Of course, it's closed. It's Sunday. So no one's in here, but this lets me know where my volume is sitting. When this number gets to my pink 15%, that is one of my indicators to let me know hop in now. We are about to ride this candle out. But it changes. Every minute it changes, and it also changes on each time frame. So you do want to be aware. See, on my 4-hour time frame, that volume oscillator says 6. On my day time frame, volume oscillator is at -1. On my 5 minutes, we're at a 9. Now, this allows me to know which is my best entry. I like to look at the volume on a 1-hour time frame, and then I zoom into a 15-minute time frame, and then I get accurate because I trade on the 5-minute candles right now. So I get accurate to my entry here at a 5-minute. And once I'm in, I like to pay attention to this 1 minute. And this allows me to see exactly when my exits, reversals should occur. Then we also have the RSI. The RSI 37 right now. And this just lets me know exactly how many contracts that are bought, overbought, or sold. And it just tells me average. So the RSI based MA is the moving average, which is my yellow line. My yellow line is going to tell me if it is going to dip down and go into a reversal, or if it's okay to hold tight into my asset until it reaches the level that I want to reach. So when it's overbought, typically it will have a shaded color at the top, and that lets you know that we're getting into overbought territory. So a pullback is about to happen shortly. But then it also creates a color down here that lets you know that we're reaching a bottom out, which means we are potentially headed into a reversal where the price is going to go up. So these indicators allow me to get even more information about what price is doing. And that is how I get accurate entries, exits, and reversals. Now, at the bottom of the screen, you're going to see here a stock screener, Pine editor, strategy tester, replay trading, and a trading panel. Stock screener helps you filter assets based on criteria like performance, volume, or price changes. The strategy tester allows you to backtest your trading ideas on historical data. And you don't get these tools right away, but they're great as you get more advanced. Pine editor, that is where you're inserting any code to create a indicator. Um, like I said, you don't always get these right away unless you study them before you actually take your first trade. I don't use any of these right now except for the replay. So I can't tell you much how much, but like I said, you really mainly just need to know the indicators and the price action. And let me speak on these indicators. These indicators, they are helpful to me. They may not be helpful to you. Indicators, understanding them and understanding what's best is going to be a personal journey. So there are hundreds of indicators that people have created, and it is best to test out, to play with, to truly understand the different types of indicators. Look at your favorite traders and see what indicators they use. And if you're able to easily grasp that information and easily understand that indicator, then lean into it. If it's something that's not clicking, don't worry about it. Go to another indicator and figure out what feels best and feels right for you to help you become your best self as a trader. It is all about self mastery. It is all a personal journey. It is all personal to you. So don't try to be somebody else. Okay? Okay. Now, that is how you have the best outcome for you. You can't master the outcome, but you can master yourself. All right, that is it for your chart breakdown crash course. If you have any questions, drop them below in the comment box. Please hit that subscribe notification button, as well as share and like me a thumbs up. The next video that I'll be doing a crash course on is going to be an in-depth crash course on candlestick patterns. And that it's another way of understanding and reading exactly how price is about to move to give you the best leg up on your trading journey. Thank you so much for tuning in. And remember, the best trader is the best master of thyself. Master your mind, master your words, master your thoughts, master your health. You got this.